Hello, YouTube. This is Tammy Pie, and I'm back with another video. This is an unboxing. If you look very carefully, you can see what it is. This is how it came. I knocked out my address in case I have stalkers, which I don't, but I guess we have to show caution, right? Can I do it? Did I do it? Did I get all the way through? I did! Ah! Hopefully I didn't get too far. Olé, olé, olé. So this came all the way from Canada. What's the guy's? The Welkin tarot. He's got a lovely Etsy shop. Business card. Cool little postcard that I can mail to a friend. I might, actually. I'm always thinking, why don't I send snail mail anymore? I really like getting snail mail. Do I have to always buy something to get snail mail? I don't know. So, the Odyssean. This is the latest deck from this creator. Look at him in Greece. Chris Leech. Oh, lovely. Nice, big, fat, freaking guidebook. And I am a great lover of the Greek myths. I grew up with parents who encouraged that kind of reading. Pretty sure I had Greek myth books from the beginning of reading for me. So here's why. I used to have the Tarot of Delphi. I sold it on mostly because I feel bad for having this great tarot deck that everyone wants to see and everyone wants to know about. Perfectly functional 2-piece box. The cards are large. Here is a fairly regular tarot size, so they're pretty large. The box is nice. Nothing fancy. Well, we don't need fancy. We just need it to sit on the shelf, right? The borders are color-coded. I believe wands, I want to say cups, swords and stone, I think is the, and then of course our trumps. All right. So this deck is centered around the Greek myths. And I believe this is Odysseus, right? Shall we guess? Hermes for the magician. Who would this be? It's Persephone as the high priestess. I'm making a guess that's Hera and Zeus. um, Chiron, maybe? No idea. Helios as the chariot, good choice. Athena as strength or justice. Oh no, here's Chiron as the hermit. No idea. Still no idea. What is that? I was just listening to an interview with the creator this morning that James, someone did, hermaphrodite. Oh, Prometheus getting his liver eaten every day. Selene maybe is the idea. Apollo. I don't know. And I don't know. Okay. So some are very obvious, some less so. This is a good story about this shepherd that didn't watch his herd, and so he ended up with 100 eyes. All right, I'm going to pause here for a second and look. Okay, I was looking at the book. I just want to show you. This is all the stuff this guy's created. Dylan Tarot, the Beatles Tarot, Golden Age of Hollywood Tarot, Charles Dickens Tarot, Alfred Hitchcock Tarot, New Wave Tarot, Gnostic Tarot, Elvis Tarot, Monty Python and the Silly Tarot, and the Shakespeare Tarot. And then the Star Trek Tarot, which I am dying for. If you have the Star Trek Tarot and want to trade for it, I'm up for it. And this Beatles Lenormand, which that may be the next one I get from this company. Really cool. So I was fairly on it as far as the majors go. The Hangman is Dionysus. Death is Thanatos. Typhomachy. I don't even know that myth. Castratism featuring Eos. Oh, Eos, is she the dawn? Goddess of the dawn, yeah. Okay, great. Hecate is the moon. Eleusinian, Dionysian, Orphic as judgment. And of course, Gaia as the world. I should have known that. All right. So, and the suits are actually, I kind of like the way he did this too. So the pentacles are stone. The swords are wind. The water is wave. And the wands are flame. Let's look at this a little bit. Oh, the labyrinth. Interesting. 2 of wands. That's probably Odysseus looking at the ship, right? 4 of wands. Ooh. 5 of wands. There was a big discussion on this one. Oh, there goes my stomach. Trojan horse. That ended up being a victory, didn't it? Medusa. Pegasus. Great for the 8 of wands. Excellent. 9 of wands. I love this. Sisyphus. Okay, so the there are no titles, there are only numbers. And so you kind of need the edges to give you hints, right? I believe the pages are humans or heroes. The knights are animals or daemons. The queens all have their own kind of identity. And then the kings. Minotaur is the knight of flame. That works. Okay. Let's look at this one, the waves. Oh, sexy. Looks like that would be Aphrodite, right? Eros and Psyche, maybe? Muses, maybe? Four of Cups. Oh dear. It's like a tea party, isn't it? Seven of Cups. Oh, look at that. What a good idea for the Seven of Cups. Not a bunch of cups pasted on here, but a decision that, you know, between a bunch of really eight. That looks like Persephone down in Hades. I'm trying not to. Oh, that looks like Pan. Nine of Cups. Nice. 10 of Cups. Somebody's eating golden apples, maybe. There we have the Page. Oh, that's the guy that fell in love with the statue. Oh, good idea. Impossible things. Beast of Cups. Huh. The Queen. Look at her go. And then the King of Waves would be Neptune, of course. Of course it would. Shall we look at the wind? Let's look at the wind. Look at that badass babe. Three of Wind, Sorrow. This looks like maybe somebody whose babies were getting eaten. Four of Swords. Retreat. Ah, Arachnia. Yeah, that was a battle that was best left unfought. Six of Swords. This is Odysseus' wife weaving so that she didn't have to marry another guy. Here we are with the golden apples again. Oh, that's got to be that decision, right? The painting, anyway, what he started out with. Eight of Cups. Is that Andromeda, maybe? Nine. I'm sorry. That'd be Eight of Wind. So yeah, that's Andromeda would be a good guess. Nine of Wind. Maybe this is the story of Medusa. 10. Who do we have here? Somebody whose life did not end well. Page of Swords. Or of Wind, rather. Or the hero. The animal. Oh, that's definitely the heck is his name with one eye? Oh, here we go. And these are the two guys that flew too close to the sun, I think. And there's Cronus eating his baby son. Yum. Delicious. We all want to bite the cheek of a fat baby, don't we? Okay, so again, this is, I'm sure, the story about the 100 eyes. Pollux and Castor, I would guess. Okay, this is the one. This is the too close to the sun guy. 4 of coins. Oh, that's the guy who everything touched was turned to gold. 5 of stone. She looks like she's stealing children. That's got a La Llorona feel to me. 6 of coins. Let's make a deal. 7 of coins. Patiently waiting. 8 of coins. Hephaestus, maybe. 9 of coins. Ooh, that is a gorgeous image. And then 10 of coins. The Golden Fleece. Page. Beast. Queen of coins. Oh, yeah. She's rocking it. And the king. That looks like Bacchus to me. All right. So there you have it. The Odyssean Tarot. I was going to kind of look at the Mythic with you and see if there's any anything where that adds to it. But let me come back to that. Okay, so I've gone through a majority of the cards, not all. After a while, the brain just kind of becomes mush when you try and fit more stuff in it. But how I started out was looking at the major arcana, or the, what does he call it? The Aristicana. Yeah. Love it. All right, so the first card of the Aristicana in the Odyssean Tarot is Odysseus, of course. Odysseus does appear in the Mythic Tarot as the King of Swords. Okay? And there's the dog that recognizes, he's the only one that recognizes Odysseus when he comes home, right? The magician is Hermes in both cards. They both have a caduceus. This one has a little more information. These are tortoises. Yeah. The High Priestess in both decks is Persephone. And in this one, there is the, what are they called? The Narcissus, I think? Narcissus, right. Associated with the dead because of its ghostly color and the annual emergence from winter earth. The Empress are actually 2 different goddesses, but I put them here because I think they look alike, alarmingly alike. Their dresses are the same color. They're both in kind of a field of flowers and stuff. And then both decks give us Zeus as the emperor. both have an eagle. They both have lightning bolts. Okay. This is... Okay, wait. The Lovers in Mythic is the story of Paris being the beauty, the judge in the beauty contest between the three goddesses, Hera, can't believe I can't remember the name, goddess of love, and Athena. And then this card, which is the Seven of Wind or the Seven of Swords, is the Judgment of Paris. So it's the same idea, just in different spots. And then here we have the 14 of Flame, which is the King of Wands. Oh, shoot, this is the wrong one. And that is the Chariot in the Mythic Major Arcana. So these are both Aries, God of War. Works for both. Here we have the 9 of Flame or the 9 of Wands, which is Hercules. God, why did I not put these? And there is Strength in Mythic, which is also Hercules or Heracles. Ah, here we go. The Hermit in the Odyssean is Chiron. And in the Mythic Tarot, it is the Hierophant. Works for both. If you know the myth, you know the deal. The King of Swords, let's see if this is the right one. Yes, it is. Yay! Is Cronus, who is the Hermit in the Mythic. And this is the god of time. Here we have Strength as Athena. And in the Mythic, Justice is Athena. And in the Odyssean, Justice is, this is a story that is kind of adjacent to the Trojan War about Agamemnon's son who murdered his mother because his mother murdered his father. Agamemnon was a horrible person. So eventually Athena ends up being the judge at his trial for matricide and pronounces him innocent because he had a good reason. Temperance. Okay, so in the Mythic, Temperance is Io, the rainbow goddess, or Hera's messenger. And in the Odyssean, Io also plays a part, but this is Hermaphrodite. And in the Mythic, Hermaphrodite is the world. Let's see who we have here. In the Mythic, the devil is Pan. And Pan is the king of discs in the Odyssean. Here we have the king of waves. Oops. Who is the tower in the Mythic. And this is actually, I mean, you can see the similarity, but this is Poseidon looking on while the Minotaur's labyrinth is destroyed. Here in the Odyssean 15, or the devil, is Prometheus, who gets his guts eaten every day for all time for being nice to men. And here we have, there's a vulture, there's an eagle, but they're both hanging out. They're both in bad shape. And the Greeks didn't really have hell, but they did have torment. So it's interesting that they would make this, that he made this the devil card, because it's more about torment, right? And this is Pan, which is the 9 of waves. Wait, is it wrong? Is it? Is this Pan? I feel like this is someone different. Hang on. All right, well, I don't know how I got screwed up, but this is Pan. Pan is the 9 of wave in the Odyssean and the devil in the Mythic. So I'm not sure what I mixed up, but sorry about that. And then here is Pandora, who is the 9 of, what do they call it, wind, or the 9 of swords. And then, someday I'm going to get this right. In the Mythic, Pandora is the star. You know, the whole hope thing, right? Here we have, for the moon, Hecate. And actually this is another person, but Hecate is probably Selene, right? Right, Selene. And then Hecate is like the 3 faces here. Whereas this, the moon, is just Hecate. And then here's Apollo. And there's Apollo as the sun god. All right. I don't know how I screwed that up, but I did somehow. So then after the majors are all done, we have the 10 of stone in the Odyssean, or the 10 of pentacles, is the golden fleece. And here is the Ace of Wands. You see the golden fleece here. Here in the 3 of flame, we have Odysseus looking at a ship where he does the Odyssey. And here in the 4 of wands, the wands story is basically about Odysseus and his trials. And then the 8 of flames, we have Pegasus. And then here, the Knight of Wands, you have Pegasus. In the Ace of Wind, or Ace of Swords, you have Athena being birthed full grown from Zeus's head. And again, the Ace of Swords in the Mythic is Athena. It works, it's exactly right. The Ace of Waves, of course, is Aphrodite, as it is in the Mythic. The 2 of Waves is Eros and Psyche. And the Cups is all about Eros and Psyche, so yeah. And then the 12 of Waves is the Furies. And here in the Mythic, the 9 of Swords is the Furies. And this is the Furies making this kid crazy because he killed his mother. Okay, so those are basically the cards that were similar. Not always exactly the same, but similar. In case I didn't straighten this out, these are both Hades. So he's the god of the underworld. I don't know how I didn't get that straight, but I didn't. And I want to make that correction. Okay? All right. Now, let's see how this shuffles. Oops. Should I edge this? Should I edge it with all the different colors? So if you corner shuffle, it actually shuffles really well. Now, I never particularly connected with Mythic. I tried because I know a lot of people, it's a really beloved deck. And I got it through kind of chance. Probably in some weird trade or something. I forget exactly how. And yeah, I mean, I liked the idea of the deck, but really this Odyssean is more my style. Ooh. So let's call this do, don't, and advice. So this would be the Knight of Stone. So the Knight of Pentacles. Do use caution. Be careful with what kind of agreements you make. This would be the Six of Wind. And this is, I think, Penelope, who was Odysseus's wife. And she would every night undo a weaving which she had promised all the suitors that wanted to marry her because she was the queen of a great kingdom. She said, as soon as I finish this weaving, I'll marry one of you. And so she would weave all day and then unweave all night. So no, this is do and this is don't. Don't make more work for yourself. And this is the Seven of Flame. Wow. What an image. So the Seven of Flame is Perseus. And this is defending your position, right? Using what you have to protect your position. Yeah, so very cool deck. I'm super enjoying it, and I think you would too. If you would like to purchase, go to Welkin Publishing, I think it is, and go get you some. He's got a shop on Etsy. Thank you for coming.